Ali Akhmedov versus Gabe Rosado. As you guys all know, they recently fought over in Vegas in the undercard of the Canelo versus Triple G3 event. This fight was the second fight that they showed on the Zone pay-per-view. And yeah, fight was scheduled for 10 rounds. It went the whole 10 rounds. And Mr. Ali Akhmedov won the fight by unanimous decision, with all three judges giving him every single round 100-90. And yeah, and rightfully so. I'm not gonna lie, I was grilling, and we had guests over, so I was attending to the guests as well when this fight was going on. So I wasn't able to fully, pay attention to the fight. But based off what I've seen of it, it looked like Akhmedov was winning the rounds, beating Gabe Rosado to the punch, throwing combinations, changing it up upstairs, downstairs, and then moving around using his footwork to get out of range from Gabe Rosado. Gabe Rosado, I felt like just couldn't get things going for him. Wasn't able to find a good clean punch to land. Things weren't just going so well for Gabe Rosado. I don't know, maybe it's because it's time. It's time to hang up the gloves, or maybe Ali Akhmedov was just too good. But you can tell that Gabe, it just doesn't have that reflexes anymore. I was rooting for him hard, man. I wanted him to win so bad, Gabe. But it's time. I think it's definitely time to think about what's next after boxing. I know Gabe has a good following from Philadelphia, but I don't want to see him in there against these young, big, strong, heavy guys, and he's just gonna be a punching bag for them to beat on. Don't get me wrong, I think Gabe still has the experience to definitely beat some of these young guys, but some of these young guys are dangerous. And I won't be surprised if we see Gabe again, because I'm sure Matchroom or somebody will offer him a good amount of money to fight again against a young up-and-coming super middleweight, or middleweight, or whatever weight Gabe can fight. I think he can fight at 160 still, 160, 168. Shit, I won't be surprised if somebody offers him to fight some big heavy dude at 175. I just don't want to see Gabe hurt, man. So I definitely think it's time for Gabe to retire. 36 years old now. I think it's definitely time to hang up the gloves for Gabe. 26-16. Again, those 16 losses, they were against the best of the best, big names in the divisions. Over the years, fighting, definitely beat Daniel Jacobs in my opinion. Just look at his resume, fighting back-to-back fights against big names like Triple G, Kid Chocolate, Peter Quillin. What is he up to these days? Is he retired now? Let me double check real quick. Yeah, he lost to Angulo. Forget about that. And I think Kid Chocolate is done. Losing to Charlo, fighting Charlo, David Lemieux. Man, he's been in there. He's been there against some top contenders, champions. But I think it's time for Gabe to hang up the gloves. As for Ali Akhmedov, he improves to 19-1. 14 wins coming by way of knockout TKO. That's 3 wins in a row now since losing to Ongara. And it's definitely time to rematch against Gongora. I think that's the fight that needs to happen next. And hopefully it happens next. Carlos Gongora, he lost to Leron Richards late last year. And he came back, actually this last month, against Oscar Riojas and won that fight by TKO round number 4. So hopefully they can get that rematch going with Ali Akhmedov, because I feel like he still needs to redeem himself in that fight. And I think he's ready for that. I think he's ready to fight Gongora again. So hopefully that's what we see next. Ali Akhmedov going into this fight, he was ranked number 6 by the IBF. If they can get a top 15 guy, I wouldn't mind seeing that also. But the Gongora fight is the one that makes sense for me. So hopefully we see that next for Akhmedov. So yeah, if you saw the fight, let me know what did you think about it in the comments. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. And like always, have a great day. All right, thanks.